Hello and welcome to Newcastle and 156420
Durham, Darlington, York, Leeds.
Brought me in from Hartlepool, and the next train to depart platform number 2 will be the cross-country service to Edinburgh Waverley with 221121, and shortly it will be departing with the signal, and 802217 is on platform number 3, bound for Liverpool Lime Street, along with 156496 and another class 156 on the rear. And they should be forming a service down. Yes, they should be.
Liverpool Lime Street via Manchester Victoria.
Are you done? Yeah. No.
Chesterley Street, Durham, Darlington, Northallerton, York, Leeds, Dewsbury.
Yes.
Brickhouse. Manchester Victoria.
Yes.
Newton the Willows.
Been there.
Lee Green and Liverpool Lime Street.
I'll have to go back to Liverpool.
Has 5 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. If you're
Anyhow, as I was saying,
Brickhouse,
the 2156s should be going down to Middlesbrough direction,
if you are travelling to Newton the Willows,
and departing now is the cross-country Voyager to Edinburgh
front 3 coaches of the train
from Birmingham New Street.
between the train and the platform.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 0940 cross-country service to Plymouth, calling at Durham, Darlington, York, Leeds, Sheffield, Derby,
Two 20007 and 220
Platform 4 from the 0940 cross-country service to Plymouth, calling at Durham, Darlington, York, Leeds.
And getting ready to depart now will be 220 and its other classmate on the rear, bound for somewhere mystical and magical on the cross-country network. And they're off. 007 on the front. And here comes in the LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh Waverley only. With 801218.
Dewsbury, Brickhouse, Manchester Victoria, Newton the Willows, Lee Green and Liverpool Lime Street. This train has 5 coaches.
Cross-country service.
Your attention please. There has been a platform change
With 221141. And turning around again, we now have the TPE departing.
This train has two coaches. Platform 9 of the 0947 Northern service to Carlisle via Hexham.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
This is a safety announcement within the station building.
Give yourself plenty of time. Train doors may be closed and locked up to 1 minute before the departure time of the train. This is to ensure your safety, comfort and a prompt departure from this station.
And departing as well is 801218 for Edinburgh Waverley only. And they're off. And arriving in now is the 9:54 LNER Zoomer service to Edinburgh Waverley, calling at Berwick upon Tweed and Edinburgh Waverley.
The next train to arrive at platform 6 will be the 0957 Northern service to Hexham, calling at Dunstan, Gateshead Metro Centre, Leyden, Wylam, Crudder, Stocksfield, Riding Mill, Corbridge and Hexham.
With 801213.
Northern service to Hexham, calling at Dunstan, Gateshead Metro Centre, Leyden, Wylam, Crudder, Stocksfield, Riding Mill, Corbridge and Hexham. This train has two coaches.
Penalty fares apply on this service.
And 156487 bound for Hexham. With 158860 should be bound for Morpeth, departing around the same time as this Zoomer. And yes, departing now will be 801213.
Is the 0957 Northern service to Hexham, calling at Dunstan, Gateshead Metro Centre, Leyden, Wylam, Prudder, stop London King's Cross. Call at Darlington, York and London King's Cross. This train has 9
And 800 108 bound for London King's Cross. Yes, that is 800 108 bound for London. Yes, 800 108 bound for London King's Cross.
The train at platform 3 is the 10:01 LNER Azuma service to London King's Cross. Call at Darlington, York and London King's Cross.
220 or 17. And 220 or 19. Bound for Plymouth, and 220 or 29 is bound for Edinburgh Waverley. And departing now will be the cross-country service bound for Edinburgh Waverley. With 220 or 29. And on the back is 220 or 21. And next, yes, and next will be the LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh Waverley with 9 coaches. And over on platform number 7 is 802 218 and 802 210 is here on platform number 1. Named Hales Castle.
Platform 9 of the 11:47 Northern service to Carlisle via Hexham. Call at Gateshead Metro Centre, Rudder, Hexham, Edinburgh, Newcastle, Brampton, Weatherall and Carlisle. This train has 2 coaches.
And here is the LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh Waverley. With 801 206 bound for Edinburgh Waverley.
Chester Street, Durham, Darlington, Northampton, York, Leeds, Dewsbury, Redhouse.
220 or 19 going the wrong way to Penzance. And 220 017 on the back.
this service, you must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
15647 bound for Battersby. And there goes the TPE to Liverpool, and now departing is the LNER to Edinburgh. And lovely turns from the driver as well, with 801, 206. And 158853 bound for Morpeth. And 800 104 bound for London King's Cross. And getting ready to depart now will be 802210 bound for Edinburgh Waverley. And arriving in now is a terminating Transpennine Express service from Liverpool Lime Street. Yes, terminated from Liverpool Lime Street. With 802216. And 158859 bound for Carlisle. And arriving in now is as well is 156491 and another on the rear, terminating here at Newcastle. And also in the distance is another 156 coming in, and 156471 is on the rear of this 4 car. And arriving in now is the LNER Zoomer service to London King's Cross with 801215. And arriving in next will be 1Z43 from Finsbury Park to Bedlington, the charter train service, formed of 2 Rail Adventure Class 43s ex-Grand Central power cars, 43468 and 43480. Arriving in shortly. Yes, it's on the bridge. I'm going to keep recording because I'm quite sure that we might get some tones from the bridge. And getting ready to depart now will be the charter service to Bedlington.
cross-country service to Edinburgh. Calling at Morpeth, Berwick-upon-Tweed.
Bound for Edinburgh with 221127.
First class accommodation found in Zone 7, standard bus in Zones 6 to 3, cycle spaces in Zone 4, wheelchair facilities in Zones 7 and 3.
And getting ready to depart, and now will be 22003. Bound for somewhere.
You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
Platform 4 for the 12:31 cross-country service to Penzance. Calling at Durham.
With 221133.
Wakefield Westgate, Sheffield, Chesterfield.
And departing is 158844 for Carlisle. And arriving in as well is the Northern service bound for Whitby, with 156482 on the front. And on the back is 158817. And there goes departing 156491, and arriving in now is 801228. Bound for Edinburgh Waverley. And here is 800 110 bound for London King's Cross. It is a tad bit windy, don't get me wrong. Eight hundred 111 bound for Aberdeen. And getting ready to depart now is 800 110 for London King's Cross. And departing is 156421. And another, no, on its own. Bound for Hexham. And here we have 158853 bound for Carlisle. Here is 66079. And this is the working from Moss End to Southbank Tees Dock. And arriving in now is 803-003 from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. And here is the LNER Zoomer service to London King's Cross with 801218. And now the parting is 803-003, bound for Edinburgh Waverley. And on the front of this Plymouth-bound cross-country service is 221121 on its own. And arriving in now is the cross-country service to Edinburgh Waverley. And departing now will be the cross-country service bound for Edinburgh Waverley.
The next train to arrive at platform 10 will be the 1341 Northern service to London via Hartlepool, Croydon, Hewitt, Sunderland, Seal, Croydon, Hartlepool, Seaton, Millington, Stockton,
With 2:20 or 15. And passing through platform number 3 will be 5 Alpha 17 from Neville Hill to Heaton with 2 Class 158s. Supposed to be transferring up here for the Blythentine line when it opens. 158795 and 158791. Passing through platform number 3 any second now.
Give yourself plenty of time. Train doors may be closed and locked up to 1 minute before the departure time of the train. This is to ensure your safety, comfort and prompt departure from this station.
Well, that's 796, not 795, but oh well. What's on the back? We'll have a look. 791. Yes, the allocation that someone put on Railcam was 11587 down. Yeah, 796, not 791. And this is the LNER Azuma service to Edinburgh Waverley with 801 207. And now on the departure will be 801 207 for Edinburgh Waverley. And here is the next LNER to Edinburgh.
Drive Northern.
With 801 202.
Stocksfield, Riding Mill, Corbridge and Hexham. This train has 2 coaches.
Penalty fares apply on this service.
156465 bound for Hexham. Now that train is packed. Very much so packed. Yes, it is definitely windy.
London King's Cross. This train has 9 coaches.
And there goes 15645 for Morpeth.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be
And here is 800 103 bound for London. Bound for London King's Cross. And departing is 800 103 bound for London King's Cross. And shortly passing round the corner will be 6 November 22 from Jarrow Tyne Coal Terminal to Linemouth Power Station. Two Class 60s, one on the front and one on the back, and here they are now. On the front is $60.96. And 6026 on the rear. And here is the Lumo service to London King's Cross. With 803 004.
Platform 2, appointment 1426, LNER, service to London King's Cross. Appointment Durham, Darlington, Northampton, York, Doncaster, Newark Northgate, Peterborough.
And here is the 1426 LNER Azuma service to London King's Cross. Yes, bound for London King's Cross. With 801212. And arriving in now is the cross-country service. Bound for Plymouth. And also we should have another cross-country service to Edinburgh around the same time. And it's very windy again. I'll take cover underneath this canopy. And that was 221116, which has recently transferred from Avanti West Coast and is now with Cross Country.
Line Street via Manchester Victoria.
And now departing will be the 1435 Cross Country service for Edinburgh Waverley.
York, Leeds, Dewsbury, Brickhouse, Manchester Victoria,
Calling at Morpeth, Berwick-upon-Tweed and Edinburgh.
and Liverpool Line Street. train has 5 coaches. Some stations have short platforms. If you are travelling to Brighouse, you will need to travel in the front 4 coaches of the train. If you are travelling to Newton Willows or Lee Green, you will need to travel in the front 3 coaches of the train.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The next train to arrive
With 221124. And the LNER Azuma service is 801227 for Edinburgh Waverley. With 221116 will be shortly departing for Plymouth.
Platform 7 from the 14.
And 156421 bound for Numthorpe via Hartlepool. And any minute now, 221116 will be departing for all stations to Plymouth. Sooner than later, Cross Country will be bringing out their new livery. Mind with this is the Avanti West Coast livery, which obviously was put on the Voyages, and now that they've got new trains, they've cascaded them to Cross Country. And departing next stop, Durham.
London King's Cross. This train has 9 coaches. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. First class accommodation can be found in zones 1, 2, 3. Standard class in zones 4 to 9. Platform 7 for the 1456 Northern service to Hexham. Calling at Dunstan, Gateshead Metro Centre, Leyden, Wylam, Prudder, Stocksfield, Riding Mill, Corbridge and Hexham. This train has 4 coaches.
Penalty fares apply on this service. You must buy a ticket before boarding this train.
The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 1459 Northern service to Morpeth.
And 156444 and another on the rear bound for Hexham. And arriving in now is 801225 for London King's Cross with Eleanor.
At London King's Cross, this train has 9 coaches. Please mind the gap between the train. First class accommodation found in zones 1, 2, 3, standard class in zones 4 to 9.
And here is 158851. Bound for Morpeth. And on the rear of this Hexham bound service is 156481. Eight hundred 107 bound for Inverness, and there goes 801225. Yes, there goes Eleanor to London King's Cross. Eight oh three 005 bound for Edinburgh Waverley. And now passing is OS 68 from Leeds Balm Road to Miller Hill. A light engine Freightliner working. Approaching now. Sixty-six 507 on the front. Five 522. And 15645 bound for Carlisle. Yes, bound for Carlisle via Hexham. And soon 803005 will be departing for Edinburgh Waverley as it arrived in 8 minutes early. And departing now is the Lumo for Edinburgh Waverley. And next to come round the corner, 24 minutes late, will be 1Z44 from Bedlington to Newcastle slow line, as it'll be doing a loop-de-loop to come back into platform number 3 the right way round, and then it'll go down to Pilar, Pilar loop, and then it'll come back up again, and then it'll go back to Finsbury Park by the Durham coastline via Heworth, Sunderland, Seaham, Hordern, Hartlepool, Seaton Carew, Billingham, Stockton, and then Eaglescliff, and then Northallerton, and then onwards to Finsbury Park.
To London King's Cross, Holyhead, Durham, Darlington, York, Doncaster, Newcastle.
And 801 206 bound for London King's Cross.
This train has 9 coaches. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform. First class accommodation can be found in zones 1, 2, 3. Standard class in zones 4 to 9.
Right as the charter train arrives into platform number 3, I'm going to end this video here. The next video will be a few clips from yesterday and Sunday, which is tomorrow, combined together, and the return trip of this charter train will be featured in the next episode, and we will see it go past, what's the bridge called? Newburn Bridge. Yes, so if you like this video, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye bye guys, and stay safe.